Hi everyone, this is a makeup look that I created for Valentine's Day and I hope you enjoy it. It features a brown smoky eye with a red lip. So first of all we're going to start off with eyebrows. I'm using this reddish colour that you can see here and I'm using an angled brush just to fill in my brows, and I'm doing this just to add some more fullness to my brows and to give them a slightly better shape. As you can see here, just using the angled brush to get into the corners and the arch of the brow, and just keep going till you've got your desired effect, however thick you want them. Here I'm using some brow set by MAC and I'm just popping that through the brows. It's a clear gel and it sets the brows so they don't move all day and the colour doesn't come off on the rest of your face. Next I'm priming the eyes and I'm using a MAC paint pot, and this is called Bear Study. It's a slightly shimmery champagne colour and it just makes your eyeshadow that you're going to put on later stand out and really makes it stick all day. It's really good. Next I'm using All That Glitters by MAC. It's quite a subtle colour as our lips are going to be quite dark, so we want to keep it slightly light up top. I'm just putting this colour all over the lid using any fluffy eyeshadow brush that you have in your collection. And it doesn't matter how neat this is because we're going to blend it out in a minute using a big fluffy brush. And you just want to get into the edges of that colour and just make it look seamless and really neat. Over the top of that I'm using Buck from the Naked palette, but you can just use any matte brown that you have, and I'm taking this on a 217 brush by MAC and I'm popping that into the crease, and you want to concentrate this mainly in the crease but also on the outer corner of the eye, and this is just going to add a lot more depth to the shadow and that is what creates the smoky look. And then I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend that all out together. This doesn't have to be neat at all. You just need to make sure that there's no harsh lines created. And you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Now I'm taking Vanilla by MAC and this is going to be my highlight colour. I'm just popping that underneath my eyebrow, concentrating on the outer corner, underneath the arch, and this just lifts the whole eye area, makes your brows look a lot nicer and just gives a really nice effect. I'm taking All That Glitters again and I'm putting some of that under my eye just to bring the whole shadow together. Now I'm taking a Colour Infallible colour by L'Oreal and this is a titanium white colour, and I'm just popping that in the very inner corner of my eye, in my tear duct. This reflects the light and makes your eyes look really big. Now I'm taking L'Oreal Super Liner in black vinyl and I'm going to create a cat eye flick. So you just want to be really gentle and work really slowly with this as it can go wrong quite easily, as I have discovered many a time. Like I said, you just want to work really slowly, building up gradually and creating that flick. You can bring it out to wherever you feel comfortable, but just make sure it flicks upwards, not downwards, as if it goes down it's going to bring your eye down, whereas putting the flick upwards is going to lift your eye and make it look a lot brighter. Now I'm just putting on some mascara and I'm using Full Slash Telescopic by L'Oreal. This is my favourite mascara of all time. It's just amazing. Gives really full lashes but doesn't clump them. And you can build it up and up and up. And it works really well with all lashes and lifts them really well and keeps the hold all day. Now it's time for some lashes, and I'm using these Revlon ones that I think you can only buy in Tesco's. They're only £4 and they're my favourite lashes ever. I'm using Duo Adhesive Glue, which is the best glue. Now I know lashes can be really tricky. You just need to work slowly and not panic if it all goes wrong. I like to apply mine with tweezers as I find you get the most precise application. Now, as you can see, I've got a bit of glue on my eyelash, but it dries clear, so it doesn't really matter. And you want to work from the middle outwards, so pop them in the middle and then stick down the sides afterwards. And the trick is to leave the glue to go tacky before you put them on, otherwise they're going to slip and slide all over the place. And this is what they look like. I'm popping the other one on, as you can see, working slowly from the middle, and you just want to stick the outside down I like to use the tweezers first just to get the most precise application, and then use my fingers to just press it in and make sure it's really close to the lash line. Take your time with these because you want them to last all day. And this is what they should look like. Don't worry about the glue because that will dry clearly. I'm just popping some mascara over the top to make them look as natural as possible. Here I'm using some Rimmel eyeliner, and this is a pinky white colour. And I'm not going for black because I find it too harsh. And this just is going to go in the waterline, which is going to open your eyes a lot more. And this is amazing, it lasts all day and it's so cheap. Now I'm going to do some contouring. I'm using the NARS Laguna bronzer on a Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm just getting into the hollows of my cheeks. You can use the fishy, sucky face, or just try and make your cheekbones as apparent as possible. And then just work that in, up into the temple, so it all blends in really nicely and seamlessly. And I'm just going to powder now using Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, just so I don't get shiny throughout the day. And I'm just applying this all over my face. It's now time for blush, and this is a blush by Sleek. It looks really bright, but we can tone it down so it's fine. I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush just to work that in there. Now it's time for lips, and I'm using this lip pencil by MAC, and it's called Cherry. You're just going to work that on the outer corners of your lips, just creating a really nice shape and then filling your whole lips in. This is going to make the lipstick last all day through food and drink and anything else. And this matches really well with the lipstick I'm about to be using. And this is Russian Red by MAC. It's my all-time favourite red lipstick. I just want to apply this all over your lips. And then you're going to be blotting. So you want to take a tissue, just blot your lips, and then apply another layer so it lasts all day. And that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. This is great for if you're going out with your friends on Valentine's, or if you're going out with your partner. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have a lovely night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.